Well, we're back in Beasts of Bermuda, and oh my god, this is probably one of the biggest news drops for the game, and it's not even something that I could see because, well, I'm not a content creator for the game. So, huge thank you for Dragons for helping me formulate all this information and showcasing it all on his channel. I recommend you watch his video. But yes, I'm going to try round up everything in this huge newsletter as best as I can, as quickly as I can, as a condensed video for you all. Timestamps for everything are on the screen now, and if you are new, feel free to subscribe. There might be some gameplay of Titania coming out on my channel in the future if I'm able to get on it on the playtest on Friday. But other than that, guys, I do hope you enjoy, and let's just dive right into the news. There are a ton of changes that are Titania specific, and if you know what Titania is, it's a brand new map that's coming to Beasts of Bermuda, but really it's more than a map. Let's talk about some of these changes because these are specific to Titania. So, growth after 1.2 has been drastically sped up, now going 15 times faster after 1.2 than currently on the public branch. Once you reach 1.32 growth, your growth will be paused with an in-game message informing you of this. You can now unpause and pause your growth at any time below or at 1.32 growth. If you want to grow further past 1.32, you will then begin the gauntlet. Once begun, you cannot pause your growth. Gameplay will become exponentially more difficult and will get harder and harder as you grow bigger and bigger. For example, as you grow bigger, you will require more food, and it'll be a lot harder for you to survive. It's now easier to get to the larger growths, however. You can now get to 3.0 plus in around a weekend as it's been sped up significantly. You can end the gauntlet and reset growth at 1.0 at any time through the save select screen. If you die or reset your growth during the gauntlet, you'll get your growth badge that will display on your character in the save screen. If you reach 2.0 or higher before resetting, you get additional talent points upon resetting, and growth badges will award experience. Bigger badges, bigger experience. With the experience, you'll be able to unlock cosmetics, rewards, and a whole bunch of other things, which is quite cool. Now let's move into something new. Sickness. Sickness state has been added to the game. Eating old meat, negative bias plants, dirty water, and having effects like food or water poisoning, restlessness, and poor diet will make you sick. When you are sick, you'll receive some deadly debuffs, and it has deadly consequences. There are several debuffs that you can get which will take a huge toll on your dinosaur, and obviously as things go, it will affect you more and more. It disproportionately affects the larger creatures more because they can get it easier and last longer on it. However, there are some debuffs which is included here, which includes being easier to hunt, larger and louder scent sniffing sound, and of course players can smell you to see if you're sick. Be rest assured, charcoal is on the map. Charcoal is something that you can pick up and eat, which can help you recover from your sicknesses. You can get it from after forest fires, or they spawn randomly on the map. That being said, speaking about the gauntlet, there is also a leaderboard mechanic that isn't in the current test that's coming on Friday for content creators. However, there is a leaderboard mechanic that is coming soon and it's being worked on. This is something that will essentially showcase who's gotten the furthest in the gauntlet. There'll be a lifetime rolling list and a monthly rolling list as well, which means that you'll be able to see your personal best, you'll be able to see everyone's personal bests and see where you stack across upon everyone else, which makes me think maybe I should do a stream series where I'm streaming the gauntlet. That'll be pretty cool. Now there are some changes that are on the whole map, so these are quite big changes, so let's just peep this. Growth between 0.1 and 1.2 has been sped up a bit, especially for slow growers like Apato, Rex, Chrono, Moza, Acro, and some others. These now should be around 45 to 90 minutes with reasonable food, water, and comfort levels. There have been adjustments to food values, water values, food drain rates, and water drain rates as well. The use of command, spawn plant, spawn carcass, and the auto resurrection server setting are now only accessible on PvE servers. Reworked how talent points and inherits contribute towards boosting the efficacy of a talent. Essentially, before each talent point invested contributed equally, and now they kind of do something different. So each talent point invests 26.7% of total talent's efficacy. Each inherited point provides 10% on the total talent's efficacy, which is 100%. Adjustments to how creatures scale stat-wise at all growth levels, buff the stats of juveniles and sub-adults as well, which is top-notch. Now, let's move back in a full circle back to Titania. We have some more stuff that I can quickly bullet point and list off for you all. That goes for Titania. And of course, when Titania goes into its test for CCs on Friday, this will only be one section of the map. Foliage has also been introduced to Titania, which is a common occurrence, but this is edible and other stuff too. So, new plants and more are available on the map. You can sniff them to investigate them. Several fruits are on the map as well. Bananas, papayas, mangoes, pineapples, coconuts, and blackberries. Fruits have satiation buffs and give good food and sometimes water as well. Titania also has poisonous plants. Each biome will have at least one poisonous plant, and of course some more stuff that the map will have. They'll have inland rocks, medicinal and comfort plants will have new models on the map, and there is a new flower, pink cordyline. Offers a helpful prompt when sniffed and glows in the dark, which is pretty cool. And there are now, obviously, on the map, added under and over obstacles as well as temporary shelters. Another thing that isn't foliage based that is on the map as well are mini shrines. Of course, the big shrines are going to be on Titania as well, but mini shrines have been added due to the scale and size of the map. You can only pledge at these shrines, so you can't do sacrifices at them. However, they are an optional object for ease of use. And that's some extra Titania stuff. Now we're going to get into the final stuff, which is other game changes, which affect everything. Now, if you want a full in-depth video that goes on about everything, Dragons' video is insanely good. He basically talks through everything and gives his opinion on them all. It's like 26 minutes long. This video only serves as a smaller, quick rundown of everything, the important stuff. But let's dive into the other game changes, because there are several bullet points here, and by I mean several, I mean probably 15 bullet points that I have here, which are quite important. Firstly, new Lurdosaurus model is in the game, with new bottom walking mechanic for when you're in the water, and shoulder check move to replace its stomp. Megalosaurus has been renamed to Venator, and I've definitely messed that up. Let me try that again. Venator. There we go. That's probably better. There is a trial for visiting all biomes in Titania. Sounds now spatialized, making everything seem physically further away on the map if they are more distant, which is great. Creatures can get wet, muddy, sandy, bloody, and drip with water and play splash effects as well. And there are also 3 AI creatures that are added to the game: horseshoe crabs, Argonodus fish, and Aurora ceratops. These are technically AI that you can play as well, and you can play as them on Titania through a secret way. Creatures now can be summoned to their group by other group members under certain conditions. Sharp teeth and thick hide have been balanced, which is cool. There is actually a full in-depth thing about how it's been balanced, and they'll be on the screen now. Venator has been given the Storm Lord status condition, which activates when it is outside during stormy weather or while swimming. You can now control how long Dart lasts on Ichthys and Lurdu, and there are work in progress balance changes for Ichthys and Lurdu as well, which indicates they're going to be the next phase of balance changes. Acrocanthosaurus's Roar has been nerfed as well. Pachycephalosaurus's Charge has been nerfed and technically capped too, and Moser can no longer dart, grab a player, and drop them to their death, which I always thought was quite funny, which is a shame that that's gone now, but I understand that it had to go. And that's pretty much everything. There are some other stuff, a lot smaller stuff, which I did miss out, but yeah, that's everything that I thought was important, and let me know all your thoughts about that. That was a quick overview of everything, you know, rapid fire, straight at you. You probably didn't have any time to realize, oh, that's a cool thing, but now you can go back and be like, oh, That is a cool thing. And there we have it, everybody. Lots of cool things coming to Beasts of Bermuda in the future. Oh, I'm very excited for this one. The Titania looks great, and I know I didn't do our reaction to it, but the trailer looks insane. I have watched it, and oh my god, I'm so excited for this update. I'm probably going to stream the game a lot more once this update comes out, because that gauntlet thing, that's going to add so much more stream content. Like, streaming a gauntlet journey is going to be cool, and that's probably going to end with me raging, and probably raging ending the stream as well. So we'll look forward to that one, and we could probably get some fun compilations out that, or maybe a gauntlet video. Anyways guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, what you think about this update. I know this one will shift opinions and will have a divisive opinion as well, so let me know your thoughts about this one in the comments. I'd love to know what you think. If you are new, feel free to subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.